It's finished, it comes into our department. What we do is we get the scene and put the final graph outline on, but before that we also make sure that design is following through, and to help us in that we get model sheets of every character, and what we basically do is we try and make all the characters look the same throughout the film.
Production design is really just encompassing the entire design of the picture from a drawing standpoint, not from a color standpoint. We design everything from the sets, the ships, the environments. We got involved in the alien characters.
If the director, Don, wants to move the camera, that instantly calls for a 3D environment. It would be very tough to paint 3D backgrounds that move. Another case would be a lot of the animation of props, be them handheld props or the scale of the ships.
This is one of the props used for live action reference for the animation. For the 3D scenes, all that reference is scanned in. To help me in animating him, I could then again use the prop and hold it and see how he's supposed to move with it.
It was our assignment to create a man in a spacesuit. We taped them up rather efficiently so that we could get some marking points for which to reg our 3D prop to. So the next thing we had to do, we worked on building the spacesuited man in the computer. So we got the suit man built, put the two together, and we came up with a result looking like that. Using the same spaceman, the next test was to see if he can walk. Taking the same character, walking, we turned one half a walk into a full walk cycle. There's a great advantage to doing it 3D. And came up with this. We said, wait a minute, what if we didn't mean to shoot him from that angle? What if the intention was we need spacemen walking all over the space station? Move the camera, you got the same prop, it's already built.
Once they do that, they got it to a place where we could scan that into a computer and then assign colors to all of those shapes that are on the character. And then the real job is what color?
We're using certain color principles. For example, a lot of Earth-type situations are very much in warm, green, very earthy palettes. Electronic colors restricted to the dredge. Titan. In relation to look and style, there's very much aggressive style of lighting, very high contrast.
That's a negative, Captain. I think we've fallen in with a very bad crowd.
If a character is sitting on a chair, we would have to address every issue. What type of lighting is on the character? Do we want the environment to oppress the character? And we use that with lighting.
That ship has the power. At the same time that's happening, we have created the sets in a whole nother department. So what's behind those characters have been drawn. What we do is we paint those. That's still a very hand process. Those then are scanned into the computer. And there in the computer, we may light those differently. We'll change the colors. We'll make it look more realistic. And then we'll bring that background and the character that we've colored together.
98% of the movie is special effects. It's very important that the work that goes into the 3D animation of effects is mixed with the 2D drawn effects so that the audience always believes that it's all part of the same picture.
There's something extremely realistic about this film and the way it looks and feels.
Everyone has seen the 3D explosions in this live-action movies. Here, it has to be designed to fit in the movie, but also designed to look beautiful. If it's a beautiful explosion that makes you, wow, I think you've done a good job there.
I'm working on the construction or the destruction of the Earth, and what I've got is a wireframe model of the Earth here that was taken from a scanned image of the fault lines drawn on the continents, then wrapped around the sphere. Then take these 2D images and cut out the object and explode it on out as pieces of the world just flying apart. So each of these pieces represent one of the cut items from the sphere, so they all have mass and they fly out in 3D space. It's one of many things that I get to destroy here at Fox Animation. It's kind of fun.
I don't think as a production designer this movie could have come to life the way that it has had it not been for the team that worked on Star Wars. The sequences that